Hey you guys, it's Karen. Day 60 something of 100 days of making comics. And so tonight I didn't get any thumbnailing done and I didn't get any writing done. I want to tackle thumbnails on, okay, I don't know that I want to tackle them, but I have a fight scene, 1 or 2 pages worth of fight scene that has to come up. And I don't know how to draw a fight scene. And so I spent an hour researching. I just did a Google search. Basically, I was looking for inspiration. So I did a Google search on comic pages, fight scenes, and comics. Now, I can tell you anything in Invincible, I freaking love a million, like, hearts love. And so that goes without saying. But I can't draw like Otley, and I'm not going to try. That's way too much for me. So I just started doing searches, and what I found was kind of interesting. I don't really like modern fight scenes in a lot of books. They're too messy and too busy, and I can't, I don't know what to focus on when I'm looking at the page. And actually, I preferred Silver Age art in a lot of the fight scenes, and that's more boring. And I think the problem I have with modern fight scenes is there's always too much action lines, too much, I don't know, crap going everywhere. And in the 60s and 70s, they would sometimes just have like plain panels with like just the two characters fighting with no background or anything, just totally, you know, like pulled out shot. Anyway, I'll show you things that I saved quickly. I just saved them to my hard drive for reference. You can find any of this stuff on Google. So let me make myself small. There we go. I don't know how, I can't really get too close, which is fine because it's like copyright probably, but so I'll just go through this. The first one's not a fight scene, but this one's more of a modern one. I can't remember, why is this not working for me? This one is Moon Knight, I guess. Let me see if I can figure out what I'm doing here. Sorry guys. Okay, this is Neal Adams, I think, and I really like this panel here. Again, I'm sorry I can't make this any bigger. Sorry. I like that it's very simple, clear actions. He's pulling out his gun, Batman kicks it away. He takes a swing at Batman, he evades. Batman whacks him, bitch slaps him upside the head, or whatever he does there. And then he grabs him, and we get the close-up of his face. I mean, it's really, it's all, like, the panels are all about the same size. There's no, like, extreme close-up and then, like, zooming out into a big explosion, and an extreme close-up and then, like, diagonals across the page, and action lines everywhere where they don't need to be, and, I love action lines, and I like manga action lines, but I don't always like the way, I don't know. Anyway, so I'll just keep going through these. So there was that one. This one was cool. I loved the layout of the page here where the panels moved in a snake. That was cool. Here's another I really like this simple, I think this is Watchmen maybe. Oops. This one is Wally Wood. I really was finding, I've always liked Wally Wood, and I really like, again, there's only 3 panels here, and they're not too close, they're not too far. I mean, compared to modern comics, they're probably really boring, but I don't know. I mean, you just zeroed in. There's no extraneous crap. Anything with Frank Miller and Daredevil, I absolutely love. This is Frank Miller's Daredevil. I mean, anything with Daredevil. I'm a huge Daredevil fan. Poor Elektra. Poor Elektra. That was an awesome page. Really impactful. And look, oh, so here's another, I just skimmed past another Daredevil, but this actually, this came up in the feed and it was a photo, obviously, but I loved this shot. Like, look at how great the shot was, so I just saved it because it's a really awesome reference photo. This is Gil Kane. This is getting a little bit more cluttered, but still really readable to me. I don't necessarily, and it's moment to moment. There's not a lot of like in between action. It's just like all the big moments. So that was cool. This is like a James Bond thing. I'm not sure who did the art on this one, but I really like this a lot. Just the simple action, then the close up of the gun. Don't need a damn gun. Silhouette, menacing silhouette. Really cool. This was more of the Moon Knight stuff. This also I really like, how clean and these simple images, really nice line work. This is Neil Adams. I like how gritty and 70s, 60s this is. It's really great. I really mostly like it for this. I like it for the first panel. I really like the negative space here. In the second panel, I don't know that I like this. I like the idea of this. I'm not quite sure I like exactly how it was drawn, but Frank Frazetta, this is just a pinup, but you can, you know, look at I liked the composition of this, really great. Here's another Wally Wood. Really strange. Some of these comics I've never seen before, but this was, again, really pulled back, simple. I loved this foot. This is a Punisher comic. Oh, I didn't write down who it is, but this whole and this is the next sequence here. This is really awesome. Really freaking great. And this one was really cool too because it was really clear, but it had this, I don't know how I feel about that, but that's definitely different. I loved the top panels a lot. And this too, I don't know who this is, but there's just something about I really liked the way this was laid out, and I loved this gritty thing, and you can see the flow of the panels together. 04, I don't even know what that is. So anyway, that's what I did tonight. I just looked through, my head is hurt. I killed my brain looking through a bunch of stuff. Deciding that I don't need to be intimidated, that, you know, decades of comic books say that I don't have to make it flashy. I can make it clear, and I don't have to kill myself and try to be like known for action scene innovation. I can just look to the 60s, clear, simple storytelling. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. And not tonight. I'm going to go to bed. I'm trying to get to bed earlier these days. I've been up, I slept 12 hours last night. It's already 12:39, and I'm trying to get to bed before, I should have been in bed before midnight, but I normally stay up till 3. And I'm trying to stop that. So, anyway, so I will get rid of these images, and who's your favorite, what's your favorite action comic? Who's your favorite action fight scene writer, drawer? Let me know. I don't know. I mean, there's like a million other people, and I could do exhaustive search. A million other people that I've read and stuff, but I just needed like an immediate. I can't even go. I could go dig in what's left of my comic book collection. I used to have a huge comic book collection, but it got ruined in a move. I'm down to one small half box. I used to have like several long boxes full of stuff. It's really still depresses me because I used to collect a lot of independent and manga in the 1990s. I never collected, and it's all gone. Some of that shit would have been worth like a ton of money. But that's okay. I don't need all that stuff. As you can see, I get too much crap in my office anyway. I need to like get rid of everything in my house and become a minimalist anyway. So what I'm trying to say is I just needed some instant like reference to get my brain going and some reassurance. And I keep wanting to, my brain is wanting to go to like noir 70s and 60s crime movies and comics. Nothing, just more classic, simple, dark, gritty. We'll see how if I can pull it off. I don't know. We'll see what comes out. But those are my inspirations, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get some writing or actual thumbnailing done, and it won't be another show and tell. But I did have fun looking at all this stuff, so. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's Karen. It is day 66 maybe of my 100 days of making comics challenge. And I did some thumbnailing today. Woohoo! In yesterday's video, which should be, I hope I uploaded in front of this one. I think I combined, I'm planning on combining two. So hopefully I actually do that. And don't forget. I had talked about how I did research for the fight scene. Well, I'm still not ready to thumbnail that bad boy, so I went on to the next page, which I had already had an idea for a while in my head about. It's not coming out in the thumbnail stage as how I want it to be, but I think at least it's notes to myself on how I want to try to draw the page. So I'll show you that now. Let's move that out of the way. Get over here. If I can. Okay, so I expanded my original canvas when I had where I had my little thumbnails to try to keep it all in one file. So, wow, this mouse, I mean this tablet and my OBS are still not playing nice in this program, but okay, so you remember where I left off last time? I landed with the punch, and that was the end of page 5. So yeah, I'm a couple pages up now. So here's page 6, which is the fight scene. Dang it. And I have nothing there. You can see in the bottom corner that's not going to be good, the outcome of this fight. So Gregor gets shot, killed, or so they, I mean, he looks pretty dead. He's even got little X's for eyes here, down in the bottom. So my idea is that, and again, I'm not sure if I can pull this off, but I always wanted to switch it to the point of view in the top panel, panel 1 on page 7, of like a worm's eye view of Fowler, the man who shot Gregor, sort of like still sitting there shaking. And I don't even necessarily need their faces in this, because it's like what Gregor can see from his fixed position. And then as they're arguing and stuff, his vision starts to tunnel. That would be in panel 2, and then it goes to black in panel 3. And I wanted these, I thought these, first I was going to make this really skinny, but then I thought to make it more obvious that it's like the same point of view, I would keep them the same width and height. I don't know if that works. We'll see. And then, wow, seriously, what is wrong with this? Sorry, you guys, I'm messing around with my stylus. Is not, I don't know, maybe something happened. Maybe there was an update and something's not playing right anymore. But okay, so hold on a second. Okay, so then in the next panel 4, I wanted to show, I wanted then to switch point of views. So it's outside of Gregor, and Fowler here is trying to say he's sorry, but his boss, who's already on the move, is like, quit it, like, you know, cut it, or whatever she says. Just, we don't have time for that. You move it. I'll deal with you later, whatever. And she's like trying to clean up the mess because she's got to go get her boss out of the situation. And then there's a shot of Gregor looking very dead in a pile of blood. And then Fowler standing there looking at him. And then, like, I think you'll see them leaving in the background, get a move on, whatever she's saying, or Fowl or Cricky. Somebody's saying, like, let's hustle, let's go. And then he finishes his thought from the panel above. I just want to say she cuts him off. It's ... She cuts him off, and then it ends up ... Sorry, as he's looking down at Gregor's body. That's how I wanted to end page 7. So I like the idea of it, but I'm not sure if I am going to be able to execute this or if it isn't going to work. I might have to play around, like when I do it full size, it might just be a matter of like adjusting things to correct sizes or different sizes. But yeah, I spent about 40 minutes on this tonight. So I did my 30, and I'm going to think about the fight scene. I also have page 1 and page 2 to finish thumbnailing, so I have to deal with that. But overall, I'm like happy that I got this idea down out of my head. I'm going to roll with it for now. I'm going to thumbnail out the whole book, and then I can always fiddle with this when I'm doing the pencils. So that's what I did. I will try to splice these 2 videos together and upload them tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!